4K!
And also Web3 breakfast because we're about to take over this motherfucker.
Yo, y'all don't wanna know. Fuck around and see it, cause you know I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Web3 breakfast, serving size like Texas. I'm a beast, yeah, baby. You know I'm reckless. We stacking blue chips, my people by the dip. Matte Black Lambo coming soon. Don't forget, sign the check.
Web3 breakfast. Fuck a Lexus, push a Maserati, keep a diamond Jesus on my necklace. I'm living reckless. Fuck a job, cash the check, grab the bag, hit the flight, we on the next one. Wife changing money, just ask my honey. Got a diamond on my face, I can't help it, I'm new money.
Web3 breakfast, wake and bake, appreciate the checklist, moderate the stage, perplexing everything you say, and not to mention, I think I rug. Maybe I should shrug it off, go touch some grass, perhaps some plug.
Web3 breakfast,
Web3 breakfast,
Web3 breakfast. Boom. Yo, GM, how we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? It is Friday, man. We made it through the whole dang week. We did it. You did it. You did it. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself, got a little phone call there. Sorry if you lost me. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a round of applause. You did it. You got through another one. Now we just got to get through today, and we are weekend free. Let's go. Turbo.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Everybody needs a second chance. Is that the word? A second chance or a second life?
I don't know. I like it.
No, that's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
But you know what?
Everybody's working. There's overtime, right?
Yeah, we should definitely do a cover of that song. It would be so much fun.
Here's the deal. When the Nashville thing happens, I am getting my guitars out of storage. We are starting.
Yes.
We are gonna play music, and I want to start a synth band, like a synth pop band.
Hell yeah!
Like, you gonna do a flock of seagulls with your hair, Jay? Like, grow out the middle and like comb it over to the side and shit.
Whatever we need me to do, I'll do it. But
you're obviously going to be the lead singer, so like you gotta be the like one that stands out in the middle.
We're gonna be like one of those bands where like we all like rotate. Like I might be playing the drums one song, and then I'll be the front man the next.
No, you'll still be the front man. You'll just be singing and playing the drums.
No, that my ADD wouldn't allow that. That's too much activity at once. Throwing four limbs around at one time is enough. Try to add singing in there is probably not going to be a thing. That's just a guess. I've never tried to sing and drum. I've drummed and I've sang, but never drum and sang at the same time. So, you know how it goes. So, welcome to Friday. I hope you guys had, an interesting or a good, positive week in Web3. We had a lot of interesting things happen. SEC approved the Bitcoin ETF. That actually ended in a nothing burger yesterday. I think we actually ended the day down, which was really funny. Carter, he's not here right now, but maybe he'll pop in at some point. But him and I were texting during the show. And we were talking about some things and looking at the markets, and he was saying, listen, man, this thing, I bet, you watch this thing, by the end of the day, we're going to probably go about 1% or 2% down. That might be like 1.4 or 5, like whatever we ended down on the day, which was really interesting. So, tell you what, either Vanguard's got to get on board, or that, the Bitcoin ETF thing may be, no news. No news is good news, though, maybe. Also, we're going to talk about a story. Twitter removed the support for NFT PFPs. So no more of those hexagons, guys. That's gone. And that was yesterday. And then Vitalik, 33. We'll get into the whole article. I just saw the headline and I jumped on it because clickbait, how it goes. But Vitalik wants 33% increase to the gas limit. Yikes. We need a 30%. Need a 33% decrease, or ETH is going to be dead.
It's just gonna have to be like, I think that he's doing that because he knows the layer 2 and layer 3 are getting built. Honestly, I think that he's like, oh fuck, like the cash cow is like getting sucked dry soon, because everybody's gonna, if anybody uses ETH in the next 2 to 3 years, they will be using a layer 2 or 3. Like that's all. That there's no way we can deal with these gas prices, especially when it's $100 to buy a $15 NFT. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or I mean, and forget about even to buy things, because like that's one thing. I understand that, but even to move stuff around.
Oh yeah, to send you an NFT the other day when I sent you that bit piece, it cost me like $10.
It's more than what the NFT costs. That's insane. And you know, like, and thankfully, like, to move coins around, I feel like that's a little bit cheaper right now, and that's fine. But still, like, NFTs, like, I wanted to do something. I wanted to move like one of my NFTs, and it was like $15 in gas to move it. I'm like, well, that's stupid, because like I don't care about it that much to like. I was just gonna actually probably sell it, and so I'm not gonna spend $15 to sell it. You know, which is weird. Like that thing has to go away. Like, so 33% increase is insanity.
Yeah, that's nuts. You know, Vitalik, if you're watching, get your stuff together.
He's probably watching.
That's all I gotta say about that.
His mom, I know his mom.
Probably is.
You know, you were talking the other day about his mom's coin, I think, or his mom's NFT project or whatever it was.
Yeah, I got his mom's. Well, I had his mom's token. I just want to say that.
Okay, I'm glad that you did. Congratulations for Friday.
Yeah, well, you know what? It didn't go great. You know, after we split ways, she went ahead and went to the moon. That's about right, though.
Has anybody ever recently? I don't ever was kind of very strong, because at some point everybody's ever done that. But has anybody recently changed their coffee?
I don't drink coffee, so I can't change it. I only drink Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay. That's your blood type, DP.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, not DP.
Dr. Pepper. Oh,
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
it's a sweet DP.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do like the flavored ones, like the
no,
cherry?
No, they're so gross, because it's like you can tell it's like an additive. Like you can actually taste the fakeness of the cherry or the fakeness of the vanilla. So I never really got into that. Like Dr. Pepper has its own unique flavor anyway. Yeah. So like that's why I drink it. Like I can't stand the cardboard Coke or, you know, fucking. And Mr. Pibb's imitation ass wants to fucking try, but there's no way.
Speaking of imitation ass, this is something I learned. Fern, we'll get to you in 1 second. Something that I learned a while back in my journey of life. And Whit, we watched, I think, this documentary or listened to this book. I think it was a book. I think it was a fake foods audiobook. And they were talking about the synthetic berry flavor. Now, if you don't know anything about the history of the synthetic berry flavor, this comes from the river otter anal gland juice. Okay, so if you're into those synthetic berry flavored drinks,
love them.
There you go.
So my only flavor I'll drink, actually, and that's not even a joke. Like everything is like berry. You know what I mean? Like blueberry, raspberry. I was even looking for a Rockstar raspberry tea.
So hold on.
Now I gotta wait. Now I gotta worry about otter anal juice.
Hold on.
River otter. They just get them straight from the river, man. They just like they trap them, squeeze them, let them back, and then that goes into your.
My favorite part about this, though, is that you tell Turbo that like this is gonna be bad, and he's like, my favorite is anal juice. My favorite one.
Gland.
Like, why would you?
You gotta get the gland in there. Because that adds another element. That's a whole nother element. Because if you have a dog,
it's a whole nother thing.
If you ever had to express your dog in that gland, that is oh my God, that is just awful.
Stinky. That is a stinky job.
I don't know how we got there. Oh, imitation ass. That's how we got there.
What the fuck did I come in?
Yeah, exactly. Save us, Corey. Talked about something different, please. How are you doing?
All I can think about is anal glands now.
I knew that somehow would bring you up, and then now look. At some point, there's a high potential. We've said the right combination of words that there's a high potential this space may rug at some point. today.
Yay.
All right. I know, Ferdinand, you've been extremely patient. What's up, fam?
Oh, good morning, JC Chains Turbo 74K. Everybody, much love. Yeah, I have to agree with you a little bit. Like, I never understand like how people like to eat or drink stuff that tastes like stuff. Like, why don't you just eat, like if it's a grape flavored something, like why don't you just eat a grape instead? Like, it would be so much better for you. Like, if you're gonna eat something that's chicken flavored, just eat a chicken. Like, I know how people stuff that tastes like other stuff when you can just eat the source of it.
Yeah. Well, I get it. Like, I get that. Now, however, I will tell you that a nice cold glass of grape juice is exponentially better than any amount of grapes you could ever eat. Now, I will say that my wife recently found they are like red grapes, but they're dark, much darker than your typical red grape, and they're a little bit tinier and they're sweet, a little bit more sweet than a grape. And those things are fantastic. But at the end of the day, I would still prefer this is grape juice with a little bit of carbonated water. Well, a lot of carbonated water so that you can fight through how it's going to try to cut the carbonation. So you got to add a little bit extra in there. So grape juice and carbonated water together. I tell you what, man. We actually need to get a whole new Whitney. We need to get a whole new SodaStream canister.
In Puerto Rico, we take an orange, cut it in half, squeeze it into a cup, pour some Bacardi in it, and serve it to you.
Hey, well, getting on a flight, coming to Puerto. Well, I got to wait till February. To have some rum.
That's right.
Try January.
That's right.
Yeah, we staying.
That's right, man. You've been killing it too.
Well,
You know what? I have not applauded you. I know I haven't applauded you today. I know we have to. That way you can sound like a full-on
blown alcohol.
Like you have it. Yeah.
Thank you. Can I get a chip? Do I get like a waffle chip?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting one of those.
Waffle chip.
I'm gonna get one of my people that has a 3D printer to print you out a fucking 1 month waffle chip.
Thank you.
I want to know who your friends are that have 3D printers, because I ain't ever heard you talk about them.
I have three.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Printers, but I never talk to them. I'm just.
What are their names?
Khalifa.
You could.
Please don't be my neighbor.
It was interesting enough in Austin at the public library. They had a 3D printer, and you could schedule your time to utilize that. I thought that was really interesting. I've always wanted to 3D print something. I don't know what. That's why it hasn't happened yet, but that would be cool. Now I know. Now that I'm saying this stuff out loud, I am excited to talk to Bobcat at some point because they are making houses with 3D printers. And so,
yeah, the concrete one. I love that shit.
Yeah. And so, Bobcat, we're gonna set that up and have a conversation so we can learn more about that. But
can we get the Web3 breakfast house built in 3D printer fashion and make it a Waffle House?
Dude, here's the deal. When I make it, I'm gonna get property, right? And I'm gonna build a house and all that kind of stuff. This is what we can do: is we can create the Web3 breakfast studio. We can 3D print the Web3 breakfast studio on my property. I think that's what
all I want is that, that middle foyer that people have in their houses. I want that middle foyer to be the exact replica of a waffle, but the tile is waffle. Everything looks like a waffle in the middle.
Is there waffle tile?
It literally is.
Oh.
Yeah. So it looks like if you look down on it, it literally looks like an exact waffle. It's in the middle of your house, so it has glass in the middle, so you would see the waffle 24/7. The fireplace is in the middle. Uh-huh. Instead of it being a fireplace, it's just like a little waffle sit down room that's it's like a tunnel outside to where you can walk outside but not go outside. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen,
get on your doggone feet.
We got an update. We have legitimately 4 wafers ceramic tile that looks like waffles. I'm gonna tile my whole house with waffle tile. Sorry,
that is plumb wild.
That's expensive though. You get a 4-pack for $13. I'm not going to cover a whole lot of square footage.
Well, how
No,
big
it's
are the
gonna be
tiles?
That's gonna be a very very expensive floor for that outside aquarium.
Ooh, you know what? And you know what? And forget water in our outside aquarium. It is going to be nothing but flowing syrup. So like you could, and we'll have like little ladles like all laid out throughout the house. So you could just like go down, do a little dunk, and there'll be like little waffle stations. So just in case.
Hold on. So your entire fucking house will be a fondue pot.
Yes, but for just waffles and syrup. That's it. And
can you imagine trying to mop up tiles that are like waffle textured?
That's why it makes more sense. Now I see these ones that are right here. The flow. So it's kind of like a waffle, not really, but kind of, excuse me. That could be, it just falls right through the floor back into the flowing syrup. We have some kind of like disinfector that like.
I just see the filtration system for the syrup, and like the dude's like, "We can't take any more of this, Jay." He's just like, "Turn it on higher."
Can y'all call it Duh Waffle House?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be called Duh Waffle House.
Yes, Miggy, what's up, my brother? How are you?
Hello, how's everybody doing? Thanks for having me up here. I was gonna jump in yesterday, and then I got distracted, and then went to work instead. But I'm off today, and so I was like, you know what? I'm in. What's up, everybody?
My guy, how the heck have you been, man? You still doing that gaming thing? Is it with the Ultra? Is that, am I saying it right?
Altera. I've been kind of low key for the second half of last year. I honestly just kind of went ghost for a bit. I had a lot of changes and a lot of stuff going on, so I just kind of buckled down and
got to take care of those mentals, brother.
But I'm still helping Altera. We're still building in the background. We're actually building a mini game right now called we're calling our Prelude game. So it's not so many of a game, but we're looking to deploy it on multiple chains. We've already got some interested parties. We've got some cool things coming up. We're working on funding. So I've just been kind of, hanging back and kind of helping them when I can, where I can, and just waiting for them to bring me back in. But yeah, I finally got a PC set up. My laptop's been out of commission, so my nephew moved in, and I'm using his PC now, and about to set up my stream room.
Boom.
So I'm coming back, man, with a vengeance.
Let's go. Make sure you tap in, man. Let me know when you're back up at it. Let's get some collabs going. And
yes, sir.
Talk gaming
for sure,
because and make sure we'll set something up for like a Wednesday, because that's our big for at least for Web3 breakfast. That's our big gaming day. We have we have definitely started to segment and theme the week out so that it makes most sense, so that we can start to schedule the things that we think are most important to us as far as preparing for this upcoming year. So Tuesdays we're talking about tokenized real world assets, RWAs. Wednesdays is our Web3 gaming and gaming coins. Now y'all know I'm not a gamer, but I understand the economics of what's about to happen, and so as an investor, that's where I take a role. But my guys, Turbo and Seven, those are our in-house gamers. Those are my guys.
Hey, I got a question for you, JC Chains. I don't know if you saw this tweet recently, but I think BlackRock is considering establishing Ethereum ETF.
Yep.
What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, at this point, like knowing that Bitcoin didn't go above 50K on day one and it didn't hold. We saw it drop back down. ETFs really are not a big deal to me anymore. I don't care. They some may hit differently, some may work differently, but we all just saw basically a big flop. Now I'm excited, honestly, for the growth of our ecosystem, but at the end of the day, we saw what happened yesterday. There's even an article that came out. This was on CoinDesk today. Let me pull this up so we can chat about this because it plays into what you're just saying. Bitcoin's Wall Street debut ends in tears for futures traders, leads to $83 million in liquidations. And so, it was not all like happy rainbows and sunshine and unicorns. And although we all thought it was, the big moment for our industry, but it ended up not doing what everybody thought it was going to. What you got, Matthew?
Yeah, it didn't do what everybody thought it was going to do on day one, which is not surprising because there's still a ton of education that needs to happen for the average retail investor to be interested in a vehicle like this. I want to point out that of the $4.3 billion that was done in volume yesterday, 50% of that was Grayscale converting their assets from the trust into actual Bitcoin.
Oh.
So yeah, a lot. It was day one lackluster, but I think that this is actually bullish long term because it gives people like me a lot of time to sell and convince people that this is something they should put into their IRA. But to the point about the ETH ETF, like, yeah, it could go out there, but I think it's probably going to be another 6 months or a year before it actually gets like rolled out. I don't think it's going to be something super immediate. XRP might be a little bit quicker, but it'll be interesting.
That's what I'm excited about. Really quick, if you are watching over on the stream, last night. Guys, I cleaned up in this whole casino. We had a good time. And then I was riding the high and I was watching the XRP chart and I got in at a great number, 589. I thought that was it. Actually, like we could pull up the chart later. Like it literally, like it went to 5898 or something like that. Like basically came down, scooped up my order, went right back up. So sitting right now at about 44% up, $415 on this one. I'm hoping this thing's to like ride this thing through the bull market. That would be fun. But yeah, that like the news for the XRP ETF came hot and heavy out of nowhere. But that announcement from, or that was it a tweet from BlackRock where they said, the ETH seems like a next solid move. We'll see.
Yep.
See how it goes.
You think there's a good chance that like every chain's gonna have like their own ETF, like not just Bitcoin or
No. Honestly, it's probably gonna just be the most important ones. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Matthew? What would be like another one? People are talking about oh shit, what were we talking about yesterday? It's one ICP. Like that to me, like I wouldn't understand like ICP having an ETF.
Look, I'm really excited about the insane clown posse coin, but I don't really think we should be talking.
I knew you were a juggalo.
Dude,
that would be crazy.
Quick story that I think Turbo might like. I went to high school with a guy who loved that band and had a ring on his finger. It was like the Insane Clown Posse ring, and like on the underside of it was a skull. And he would be like, anytime I punch anybody, now there's a skull on my ring finger, because it was like embedded on his finger. But yeah, I think ETH and Ripple would be like the next two. I think it's a shot in the dark if you look at 4 and 5. I had no way anybody would know. Maybe Solana, but like.
Just because it's the VC, playground token. That's it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the next thing might be a basket of goods, like an ETF index. Here's the top 10 tokens. We actively manage it, etc.
That would make a ton of sense, and that thing would go gangbusters. I think. I don't want gangbusters. Who says that? What's wrong with me?
Probably your Chat GPT.
Delve. Let me delve into this really quick.
Better than gangbusters.
Yeah, that was just ridiculous. I probably have never said that word in my entire life. Kerry, what you got for us?
And now Kerry's got his hand up here in that.
Gangbusters was very popular in the 20s when the radio show was on the air. But no, I would just going to say the same thing as Matthew. Basically, I had my hand up at the same exact time. We just because we had a rocky start to the Bitcoin ETF, this is pretty much exactly what I expected from following the gold charts. And I realized what was going on the other day when you guys were trying to look at the gold charts. You were pulling up the gold. You were trying to pull it up on CoinMarketCap. I've been looking at them on TradingView. So I'm getting the actual chart for gold. Right.
What was the ticker on it?
It's just gold, GOLD.
Okay.
Once you're on trading, you'll find it because there's like a precious metal section where you'll see gold and silver and copper. So go in there and then look at like 2004 or whatever. I think I said 2002. I was wrong. It was 2004, I believe, when the ETF dropped. And then you can see there's a period where not a lot happens, and then the parabolic activity starts, and the parabolic activity doesn't even start until there's kind of a gradual lean into it, right? So like I'm not too surprised that that there was a big burst yesterday because of all the excitement, because of all of the people like us in retail who were waiting on that news, who were going to play that news, who were trading that news, right? I just used it. I just watched my portfolio go up and down, and I didn't lose any sleep over it. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's a little dip from here for a while, but I think we've still. It wasn't a nothing burger. There's definitely going to be some upward movement. We just have to be patient.
Yeah. Corey has been talking about seeing, like the low 30s. I think 31 something, 31.5 maybe is what he's been talking about. So speaking of Corey. Turbos.
Well, that went fast. Jesus.
Was that a pigeon?
Yeah, I think it was.
That was a whistle.
I think it was a breakfast
That's
pigeon.
the workout whistle.
It was a breakfast pigeon, better than the breakfast blue-footed booby and the Eurasian tit bird or whatever.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
Conversations in the breakfast chat are so crazy. I can't even get in on them because I'm like, I don't even want to get like backlash from any of this. Like, it's so nuts.
I'll take our community. Y'all are literally amazing, and our conversation.
You never know what they're gonna say.
No, God, and most of the time it's just wild and amazing. And so, guys, if anybody ever wants to be a part of that, all you got to do is ask. We got a private little chat group here on Twitter, so that's where we communicate. And until now, that's where we've been. Now, I think the plan is to get into Discord pretty soon. So we will be making that migration at some point. This way we can add some of the future elements of what we're going to be doing. But with that being said, if you want to be a part of that, all you got to do is ask. But there he is. Golly. I was wondering.
Sorry, my mom called.
Mama Coach. What do we call your mom? Mama Coach? Coach?
No, Coach Mom.
Coach Mom. Coach Mom. Hey, Coach Mom. So this is now the time where we got to get up. We got to get your heart rate going. Got to get your blood pumping, get a little workout in, because we got to have a healthy mind, healthy body, and a healthy portfolio. So, Turbo, DJ.
Yo, run that. Yo, I'm going to be doing some overhead tricep dips. But we're going to hit this Dr. Bruce track. Win Lambo.
Let's get it.
It's Dr. Bruce, baby. Win Lambo. Big Bad Karma the Beast. Win Lambo. Y'all won't like me when I'm mad. Y'all ain't gonna like me when I'm mad. Win Lambo. Let's fucking go. Watch me run up the bag, doubling down in the big. I mean, bumping up my MetaMask. Took a 30K loss when Voyager rubbed. I am just trying to go get it all back. Dreaming of Lambos, I'm back on my gamble. I know that I'm about to go get it at last. Maybe Gallardos or Murcielagos. I don't know, I just know time to go fast. All in the cockpit, this spaceship is flawless. I get it regardless, you fuckers retarded. You tested my conscience, I'm finna go bonkers. Guess you all really want back on my back. Why you sending subliminals all on my genitals? Why is you not telling factual facts? Vertical doors got me focused on principles. Trust me, you do not want hope to go smash.
Speaking of smash that like button if you are watching over on the YouTube.
Win Lambo. And that's my guy, Dr. Bruce. Welcome back.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna give it to y'all free and clear. I did not do a lot of push-ups. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I did not feel like working out hard, but I did a few. I did like 10. That's it. That's all I wanted to do, because I'm tired. I'm not complaining. I'm just being transparent.
Bro, I feel that. I ended the year with the push-up challenge. Nice. I did a 90-day, 100 push-ups every day. I did like 30, 40 days in a row, but with work beating me down, and then like doing 100 push-ups every day is fucking exhausting, and it hurts. And I got to the end of the year, and I ended up cutting my hand at work, so I needed to take a couple of weeks off. And so I ended up making up the last 5 days on New Year's Eve. I literally sat at home and played Fortnite all day and did push-ups until I hit 500.
Sheesh.
And it hurt so bad.
Yeah, dude.
But
that will. But that, I mean, good for you. Hopefully the hand is healed, though.
Yeah, hands good to go. So I'm taking a little break for the beginning of the year, but then I'm gonna get back into my, morning push-ups and add some pull-ups or something to it and do a little something different. But yeah, man, it's as long as you get something in,
Absolutely.
it's good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I want to get I think my goal is to get one of those like over the door frame pull-up bar things.
Yes, that's what I got, and I have it in my game room. So whenever my door's open, I just throw it up there, and then it's hanging. So whenever I take a break, I just run over and hang or like pop up a few pull-ups, and then just go about my business and then go back.
Get back at it. That's the way to do that. That is the way to do that. Mike, what you got for us, man?
Yo, I was gonna ask, did you guys get any sleep last night, or did you just spray some cold water on your face and start up the stream?
Yeah, I had the I was up till 5 and then had the coffee pot running at 7. So it's a bull market, baby. This is what you do in the bull market. Yeah, we were up playing in the Soul Casino, ended up cleaning house, and then was just riding the high, man. Stayed up getting
Don't speak for yourself.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, Turbo. I didn't want to say anything. I was just gonna
Okay, look.
I was gonna
What
lump.
games were y'all playing?
Fucking
Lump our wins together.
Minesweeper.
What games were y'all playing?
That was a good time last night.
Matthew, basically Minesweeper. You run around. You click a square and it uncovers either a diamond or a bomb. If you click a couple diamonds in a row, you get all these multipliers. And once you click a bomb, you're done. And you can set how many bombs there are. You can set how much you're wagering. And we figured out. And so you could have, there's a 25, it's 25 boxes. You can have 24 bombs, right? With only one diamond, which the odds are definitely against you. 10 bombs was the magic number with a $20 or a $50 bet. And the multipliers on that got insane real fast.
And then you can
real fast.
You can hit 3 or 4 or 5 or however many you want, and then just take the money and run whenever you're done.
You can cash out. Also, so here's the
deal.
You
can hit one
after Turbo 7 and I disbanded, and we vowed that we were going to sleep. I went to my room, laid in bed. My wife and daughter were in the bed, and my heart was still pumping. I was like, "Nah, man, I'm going back in." And so I went back in, and there's another game that you can play. You can dial it up to 1,000x or 2,000x or some crazy number, and you can put how much you want to put in. And there's a whole list of coins. Bitcoin was on there. This was insane. I lost immediately, but it's fine because I've got a lot of gains. You can put your wager in, and then you put either up or down. Which way is this thing going? And it sits there with the thing, and you watch your money go up and down. All that. It was crazy. There's dice. There's poker. There's you could bet on sports. Blackjack.
I want to go to this place.
Soulcasino.io.
Dope.
We are going to be working on getting a sponsorship from them because I'll tell you what, Turbo put in some work last night. I put in some work last night.
Yeah, I put some work in, dog.
It's the thing in Vegas where you gamble and lose enough, and they give you a comped room, and they'll give you some comp sponsorships because you lose so much money.
Matt, you have no idea how much of a casino this is. I'm just in the sidelines, just watching these two building stuff, and I got in so far deep. I'm trying to figure out how to fucking get Soul in my wall. I created a whole new account. I'm like, and then I keep watching. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be the middleman because on one side there's a bunch of loss going on one side there's a bunch of win. And I know myself because I'm crazy when I gamble. I'll do the whole big bet one time and then jump out. And I just see Jay just fucking ding, 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 ding. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do it one time. That's all I'm gonna do. But I never jumped in. So tonight I will participate and we'll see what my luck really is as a pink monkey.
The fact that they have Plinko in here, I mean, why don't I just quit my job?
We played, Matt.
My job.
Dude, I'm telling you, any game that you want to play. And what I found out now is that literally if you look at the wallet, it's not even though it's the Soul Casino, there's a lot of options of coins you could throw into this thing. And that's dangerous. I am only going to be playing with my allotted Solana casino money. Not touching the stack. We're playing with house money now, but I will tell you, this was so much fun, and this will be a large integration into what we do on our night stream. We're not going to do one tonight because it's Friday night. Just the three of us will be hanging out. Now, if there ever are nights where we're not technically doing a stream, but we are up and we're hanging out, and we're playing games and doing stuff, like we could always just drop a link in the Web3 Breakfast chat group, and if anybody wanted to pop in, and like it wouldn't be on like YouTube or anything, it wouldn't be live. It would just be us chit chatting, just like a little chat group.
You could do the voice chat through Discord. And
yes,
just like everybody joins and just like set up a time. That's
one of the big reasons why. Oh, I love you, Mom. I just got a text message from my mother. She said, "Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be gamblers."
This is the wrong business.
This is crypto,
If
baby.
you're not first, you're left. If you're not first, you're left.
Shake and bake, baby. That's
shake and doggone bake.
Oh my goodness. But it's fun. Let's get rid of some of those disclaimers. Obviously, when we do go to the Soul Casino, when we do have fun, when we play these games, when we leverage trade, when we do all of that stuff, we are never, ever, ever risking more than we can afford to lose, right? That's rule number one. So remember that. Don't put your rent money, don't put your dinner money, don't put your date money. That's not it, man. You got to use this as your crypto money. That's what you do. But it's fun. It's like, and listen, we're gonna have fun doing it. We're gonna, stream and play games and have fun, and hopefully people, see that it's a lot of fun, and with the right risk mitigation. Even though there's no skill in most of that stuff, is there?
No. The skill is hitting the cash out button. And you get one diamond. That's the skill.
Being able
you get
to get
two
out.
diamonds, hit the cash out. Being able to get the pull out is the challenge. You know what I mean? It's not.
My dad used to say the fastest way to double your money in Vegas is to fold it up and put it in your pocket.
I mean,
and that was a dad joke.
He never lied, though. That's not a lie.
That is definitely the truth.
That is part of the skill to it, though, right? Like knowing, like, all right, like we'd go on a little streak where your first click would be a bomb, and then you'd get to the point where that wasn't it. And then when you would you'd get a diamond, and when you try to go for another diamond, then you would get that bomb. But I learned, all right, let's just try to get one. Let's try to just get several, the one cash out, one cash out, one cash out. And then all of a sudden, instead of, you do that a number of times instead of the $5 bet, now you're back to the 20s, and then boom. Because that was I'm telling you, between the 20 and the 50, that was the magic number. That's the one where you hit those multipliers. I never got 5 in a row. I got a 4 once, mostly 3. Now, with the $20 bet, 3 diamonds was $100. I'll take that. I'll take that all day.
Yep. And
all day.
Kerry has his hand up. I think he might have a question.
Kerry.
It's more of a shout out. I was like, I know yesterday was Appreciation Day or whatever it was supposed to be. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but shout out to Mama J Chains for all the vulgarity and shit she puts up with on a daily basis.
still tunes in
because she was worried about your gambling problem. That's pretty cool. So shout out to you, Mama. We love you,
Mama Chains. We love you. I love that.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
I love that. I love the fact I love your mom watches. You know what I mean? I think that's absolutely great. My mom was like, well, maybe if you send me the link, I'll watch. But I didn't want her to put negative comments on the YouTube channel. So I just kept her off.
We should add her to the chat.
That'll be the next
step.
No. We'll get her. We'll get Shirley to subscribe.
Let's add your mom to the breakfast chat.
My mom?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. No.
Never.
No.
Never.
No, sir. My mother's too wholesome for that.
Are you saying we're not wholesome in there?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. 0. Negative.
Exactly what we're
actually
saying.
on the wholesome scale of 1 to 10, the Web3 Breakfast wholesome chat level is at least a negative 5,000.
At least. Dude,
Over
when I get up,
5,000. You know it's bad when I won't participate, dude, and it gets I get dark, deep, all this mess. When I get into the chat and all I see is like, I don't even want to say it out loud. I literally see something. I'm like, huh.
That's interesting.
This chat, I literally just typed, this chat just got weird. It just keeps getting weirder. That's all I like. That's all I type.
I love it. And you know what's great for me is that I gladly accept my role as Mr. Belding, right? As the principal of the group, gladly. And so, like on today, y'all know that's the rule. Typically on the weekends, you guys get to run free. The boss is gone, the principal is gone for the weekend. Hey, now I'm usually not checking into the chat, and I have done that a few times where I will just go in just to see. You know, gotta go. I left something at the office. I gotta go and check and see. And you know, there's the hallways are running around. We got people, paper airplanes and spitballs and stink bombs. That's what happens on the weekends in the chat. Spitballs, stink bombs, and TPs. TPing the hallways, whatever.
So what do you call it during the week? Because it seems every day. I log in there. I just log in there and I'm like, oh my. It makes me blush. I'm like, oh geez. I'd be so worried.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
100%. We know that is that's a thing. And it's okay. I like that. Everybody and I feel like, you know, even like Max, everybody's free. They feel free to cut loose and say even more rambunctious things on the weekends. I'm telling you, the week is wild, but the weekend, the freaks come out on the weekend.
And it's not even like in the wee hours either. It's like in lunchtime when somebody's like sitting in public with their fucking family too, and they're just typing the most degrading or it makes I'm just like, well, yeah, dude, I had to Google something, and I never have to Google anything. I usually know what the hell they're talking about, but when they started talking about this one thing, I was like, should I put this in my Google? Should I? And I had to just to see what it was, and then I was like, why did I even do that? That really.
Put it in your algorithm.
Yeah, sometimes, the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to put things in your algorithm, but it is the way that it is.
Not at all.
It is the way that it is.
When I start getting ads for things like on my Twitter and stuff, I'm just like, oh man, I know exactly where that came from.
Dude, it was another one of those moments. Wendy and I were talking about something yesterday, and I typed in and then I went to go find the answer about something, and so it's just like, what is, and it finished exactly what I was talking about. And this is nothing I've ever looked up before. I hate how these things listen to us and they like predictively want to like help us out. Now I love the assistance. I just hate the weirdness that it's actually listening. I'd rather have it connect to my mind and let my mind tell it what to do than have just listen, waiting for instruction.
Oh God, then it would just be like, it would just literally just do all the things for you and you wouldn't even know.
I'd probably be all right with that.
It's like J-Chains, you want broccoli.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden broccoli's there.
Yeah.
I
actually started going down a rabbit hole. Like, is this thought even my own?
Speaking of broccoli, I'm writing a children's book called Unicorns Eat Broccoli Too. This was to help our daughter eat broccoli. And it made me think also now, because we have not talked about this publicly, so we're going to put everybody on the spot. 7, I'm going to need you to create some melodies for Corey, who is going to be singing children's crypto songs. And we are going to
No. 7 was supposed to be the one singing.
No. 7 is the music maker. You get to sing it. Hi, baby. What you got here?
Fuck it. Whatever. I'll do it.
Ooh.
She's got broccoli.
It ain't broccoli. It's like chocolate. And is that good?
Close. That's pretty close.
Baby. Is that yummy?
I love that.
Hey, that's one of the joys of working. That's fine.
Cassandra on that.
That's an almond joy. That's the coconut one, right? Oh, gross. We don't eat that in this house, Emmy. It's coconut.
Oh, I love those. Is it with the nuts or without the nuts?
Does it have peanuts on it?
Knock it out of her hand.
Just knock it out. Be like, get that. That's trash. Throw that out. We don't eat that.
I love almond joys.
What is that? Canadian candy? Just kidding, Carrie.
Coconuts and chocolate, delicious.
Nah.
It's called Bounty.
I was gonna
coconut and chocolate.
I was definitely gonna say something totally different until she came in. What was I gonna say? Damn. Oh well. That's life. I should have brought
Bees
her up.
like that sometimes.
Yeah, I should have brought her up in the camera. Baby Chains. Hey, oh, Ashley. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Yep, that was Baby Chains. So the Chains family in the building today. Do you know what I mean? I was definitely going to talk about something that was irrelevant to our conversation today, and I cannot remember it anymore.
Dude, my brain is mush today.
It's Friday. You know, if it ain't a Monday, it's a Friday.
Straight-
And when it's Friday, I mean, it's had a lot of Mondays.
Can you hear it in there?
Pizza.
I tried to get it close to the mic. Yeah.
All right.
I
Let's
found a new
pizza
pizza.
orders.
Oh,
Pizza orders. What are we doing?
hell yeah. Barbecue chicken
Ooh.
with cilantro. With cilantro on it.
Ooh, okay. I don't hate that idea.
It was a game changer.
I don't hate that idea. 7, what's your pizza order today?
I'm probably gonna go to Sofritos and get a couple slices of meat lovers with this red sauce that they got.
Oof, love that. Matthew, what's your pizza order today?
You know, I would love a pizza with some arrabbiata sauce, like a little bit of that spicier tomato sauce. And then all day, I still got to have those small Ronies that when they get baked, they crisp up into these little curly cups that hold the grease. And then you get a little Jesus wafer of grease and wine. And I don't know where that came from.
You know that you could buy those at the store, right?
I love how Matt details his pizza to make everybody's mouth water because it's not the bubbling up of the pepperoni, it's the grease inside that I want so bad.
Yes.
It's like I'm a commercial for like Papa John's or Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
Ooh, we got a buffalo chicken order coming in from online, from the YouTubes from Ashley.
That sounds delicious too.
Buffalo chicken does sound good. Let's see. Corey, what's your pizza order today?
Just a New York style cheese with some oregano sprinkled on top.
Foldable crust. Pfft, expected better of you. Mike.
I don't like that thick shit.
Said no man ever. Mike, what's
Clip that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
we're definitely doing pepperoni, onions, and mushrooms.
Okay. I'm vibing on that. Maggie, what's your pizza order today?
Ooh, double pepperoni, double cheese with a stuffed crust.
Oof.
Let's go.
Let's go. Carrie, what about you?
I thought maybe I would have a cake today.
Get out of it. Get someone kick him out of
Oh
here.
my god.
Someone kick him out.
All right,
of
I got it. I'm booting him.
Pepperoni.
What the fuck, Carrie?
Reported.
You know what, Carrie? Maybe you should go hang out with Doug from now on.
Next thing you know, Carrie's gonna have like a fucking bullskin fur coat or some shit.
Yeah.
A bullskin fur coat.
Bullskin fur. That's disgusting. Oh.
Oh no. I was playing around and I booted Carrie and I can't bring him back. My god.
You actually booted him.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I can't bring him back.
It says he can speak. Is he stuck in
Oh,
limbo?
thank God. Okay.
Carrie, are you here?
Oh my god.
He's stuck in limbo. He is definitely stuck in limbo.
Put him in.
Wow.
That's why we don't.
I cannot believe
That's
it.
why we don't have cake talk.
That's what happens when you choose cake over pizza.
This is true. Now, it could not have happened to an absolutely worse person because Carrie's a made man here. Now, if somebody else would have talked about that, we would have kicked him out. But unfortunately, Carrie is stuck in purgatory for the moment. And he may be stuck there till Monday. I don't know, man. You got 6 minutes to figure it out.
Oh my god.
He is
I
in
feel
the
so
cake
bad.
void.
Leave it, come back. Leave it, come back, Carrie. We'll
No
get you
one
up.
will know your pizza order, Carrie, if you don't get out of limbo.
I know. We need to listen. I can't give my pizza order until everybody gives their pizza orders. And so we're going to need you to come back up. There we go. And if anybody wants.
Turbo's going to lose sleep over it if you.
Never gets back up. That was it. We got a Mediterranean with artichokes, a pepperoni, bacon, and onion. Ooh, those sound pretty good. Anybody, if you are listening, we got a few more minutes left of the show, and this is your time to come on up and order your pizza, and it will be delivered to your house at some point during the bull run. I can't guarantee a time or a date for delivery, but at some point your pizza will be delivered. Even if you have to order, even if you have to order it yourself, I promise you, some point this year you will get a pizza delivered to you.
This is just like Domino's.
Mm-hmm. That's how we do it here.
Hey,
Whether,
if
like,
you say
they're
mid
like-
Denver, I'll buy you a slice, bro. Let's go.
Let's go. When is ETH Denver?
It starts February, but the event part itself is like February 23rd. So it's like 2-3 weeks of building, and then the last week is the 3-day event, and then they go skiing for a few days after that.
All right, let's put that on the calendar. We need to get up to Denver to D Tweezy. All right, Carrie, the moment we have all been waiting for. What's your pizza order, buddy?
With all due respect, Turbo, you're a bit of an arsehole.
Arsehole.
I'm trying to. I keep thinking your mom's listening, so I'm trying to keep a PG. But no, I was going to drop a reel. I was just trying to be funny. A guy tries to be funny and he gets kicked up into limbo, man. What the shit is that?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, that's cold blooded. I'm going to tell you, Carrie, that's cold blooded. And Turbo and I are going to have a conversation after the show because
you straighten him out, man. You straighten him this shit out.
There will be disciplinary.
Hey,
action.
you're also not supposed to discriminate against people's pizza orders, and you took that shit on mine, J Chains.
Oh no. That is not in the bylaw. You're probably right. You probably are right. It's like an NFT art, right? It's beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's like you ordered it. What you did, Corey, is you ordered an ordinal. That's what you did.
The fuck I did.
Can I get my order?
Yeah, Carrie, can you please order your pizza? My goodness.
I just want pepperoni, maybe some jalapenos, and a little feta.
Feta,
please.
Feta on pizza. That is something that somebody recently, Ben actually gets feta on pizza, and that to me is a strange thing. It's feta's too salty. Whitney loves feta cheese, but it's too salty for me.
Yeah, for pizza, it's too salty.
But I would
Turman's
try
up
it.
here now. What's your pizza?
What's that?
I like a little salty, a little sweet, a little spicy, all together. That's
Nothing enough. No. Turntman Jimmy, what's your pizza, bro?
Yo, that's the reason why I grabbed the mic. I had to holler at the Web3 Breakfast fam and also talk about a pie. I heard J Chain said we getting a pie during the bull run. Turn me up some. I want mine. It's going to have to be, it's a 3T, right? It's a 3 trait, just like your favorite punk, or your favorite NFT. We're going to need it to be thin crust, mushrooms, and Italian sausage, like the spicy one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm into that.
Let's trade a slice, bro. Come on.
That sounds really good. All right, so here's my deal. I am normally double pep, maybe some fresh chopped garlic and some banana peppers. That's the standard order. However, today I'm going a little bit different. I'm feeling, I did well last night in the casino. I got this XRP long that I'm hoping this thing's going to be up for the next couple months. That's my goal. And so I'm feeling good. I'm going to ride that high. I am going with a nice hand-tossed light sauce. I want a nice little blend of some cheese. And then I'm going prosciutto. We're going to cook that sucker. Then when we pull it out, I want a little arugula and some balsamic glaze. Give me that. We're going with some prosciutto pizza. And if you've never and you could actually do it on pepperoni. You can put it on a lot of different things, but prosciutto and balsamic glaze on pizza, arugula and balsamic glaze on pizza is like outstanding.
Balsamic glaze pizza on anything. That is some artisanal shit that you just explained there, man.
Listen, I am not joking when I tell you at some point in my life, I will own a pizza place. I have started a few of them throughout my time. That is, obviously, pizza is life to me. And so artisanal pizzas at some point by J Chains. I've always thought, and I always thought that I was going to use my goal was honestly is to get a mutant with a pizza slice and have that be my logo. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll just design our own. Because we got like a, top shelf artist in our community.
Thank you.
Your blue-footed booby drawings.
Yo, do you know about the Pizza DAO? Pizza DAO, the project, the team, whatever?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, bro, you got to hit them up.
Oh,
for sure.
Absolutely.
They love buying people.
Yeah, so we it ended up being not nearly what we wanted it to be, but ultimately we threw the Bitcoin Pizza Day here in Atlanta last year, and with help from Bobcat and the folks at the Pizza DAO, and so very familiar with those guys. They are all friends, and I think, what is it? Was he saying there's something in Nashville coming up, or did that just happen?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Bobcat, we need you.
Let me pull up Telegram really quick.
But I definitely will say, man, Miggy had a great idea. You know, like when we do have our Web3 breakfast reunion, everyone just brings their favorite pizza, like a whole pizza, and we all just share slices from each other's pizzas. I think that would be super dope. That'd be like a dope pizza potluck.
Yeah, I gotta try some of y'all's slices for sure.
Let's go. Oh, that's what it was. So I had told Snacks, let's set something up for okay. That was me. I somehow got into the YouTube and it was started to play our video. And so I reached out to Snacks and said something, you know, we'll be in Nashville for the Bitcoin conference. So you guys are going to be out there. And so I think the whole idea is to do something big. So let's
the next big Pizza DAO event will be ETH Denver for sure.
Oh, nice.
That'll definitely be a banger. It always is. So yeah, definitely get out to ETH Denver, J Chains. We'll talk about that in the background, but for sure.
Hell yeah, love that. Well, okay, listen up, everybody. Web3 breakfast. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Guys, thank you so much, man. What a week. What a freaking week in Web3. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. A fantastic weekend. Get some rest. Look at the charts. Make some money. Kiss some grass. Touch some ass. Do what you got to do. Take a break. And we will be back on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, y'all. Adios.